Hi students, good morning. I am Ramakrishna, your mathematics teacher, and I welcome you all to our platform once again. In today's class, we are going to discuss some very important questions on the topic arithmetic progression. In the previous class, we had discussed what is an arithmetic progression, what is the generalized form of an arithmetic progression, how do we find the end terms in an arithmetic progression, and also what will be the sum of the end terms in our arithmetic progression. Correct? In today's session, we are going to discuss some very important questions on the topic arithmetic progression. So, ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು arithmetic progression ಅನ್ನೋ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಸೊ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ arithmetic progression ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಹಾಗೆ ಜನರಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, nth ಟರ್ಮ್ ನ ನೀವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತೀರಿ, ಹಾಗೆ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ n ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡ್ಕೊತೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ so we will try and solve some important questions on the topic arithmetic progression. Okay, so yes, so here's the first question of our day. So find the 20th term of an arithmetic progression 4, 7, 10 and so on by using formula. So firstly what we have to do, we have to write down this arithmetic progression. ಮೊದಲು ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. So 4, 7, 10 and so on, this is an arithmetic progression. So now we will get makkale, let us first write down what is the first term, what is the common difference, and then we will go for the 20th term, right? So yes, can you tell me my dear students, how do we represent the first term of an arithmetic progression? ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ explain ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? Yes, you are absolutely right. So we represent the first term of an arithmetic progression using the small English alphabet A. So here the first letter A represents the first term of an arithmetic progression, which is 4. Then how do we represent the common difference? Yes, absolutely correct. We represent the common difference with the letter D. So letter D is equals to the second term minus the first term. So common difference 7 minus 4, which is going to be equals to 3. Correct? So now we have got the first term, now we have got the common difference. Correct? So now what can we do? So we can use the formula, right? So they have told us, formula na use ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ arithmetic progression ನ 20ನೇ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಿರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹೌದಾ? Yes, we all know the formula. ಏನು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, what is the nth term? ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತೀರಿ? What is the formula? It is, yes, an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is nothing but the nth term of our arithmetic progression. So now let us write down the values. ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಈ arithmetic progression ಇನ 20ನೇ term ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ, which means n value is going to be, yes, absolutely correct, it is going to be 20. So now let us try and substitute it here and let us try to find out. So a20 is equals to a value आगे बढ़ना a plus 20 minus 1 into d. So now we do not know what is the value of, like we know the value of a, which is 4, then 20 minus 1 is 19 and the value of d is 3. Correct? Yes. So now it's all about simplification, my dear students. a20 is equals to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? So 4 plus 19 times 3 ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ? 57, right? So 57 plus 4, this is going to give us 61. So the 20th term of this arithmetic progression is going to be 61. Okay? So similarly, there is one more very interesting question for you. In the same manner, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು question ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. So ಇದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Okay? So again in the same manner we are going to proceed. Here we are having a different arithmetic progression. Here we are having a different arithmetic progression. Okay? So first and foremost, ಯಾವುದೇ question ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, given data ನ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. Let us try and write down the given data. So arithmetic progression ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 5, 8, 11 and so on. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ arithmetic progression. The first and foremost step, whenever you solve a question, you write down the data. Now, again, let us write down the values of a and d. So here the value of a is going to be equals to 5. The value of d again, second term minus first term, third term minus second term, and so on, right? So second term minus the first term, 8 minus 5. I'm going to get the value of d as 3. Correct? So now ivaga a value ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಹಾಗೆ d value ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಹೌದಾ? So again now we have to find the ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ಟರ್ಮ್, 30th ಟರ್ಮ್. ಈ ಅರ್ಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್ 30ನೇ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ us now find the value of a30, which means n is equals to 30 because we are finding the 30th term. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ 20th ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು n is equals to 20 ಆಯಿತು. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ 30th ಟರ್ಮ್ ನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ, ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ n ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, it will be 30. Okay, so now an formula, again you have to write the formula, my dear students. Formula is very very important. Whenever you are solving a question, write the given data first, the formula to be used, and then substitute. Okay, so then you have a good clarity on how to solve the questions. Correct? So an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now, so whatever the values are there, let us substitute them here. So a30 is equals to 5 plus 30 minus 1 into d, which is 3. Correct? So now we have to just simplify this, my dear students. 5 plus 30 minus 1 is, yes, 29, right? 29 into 3. So let us now try and simplify this. 5, 3 times 9 is 27, 2 gets carried, 3 times 2 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8. Correct? Yes, so now what is 87 plus 5? 87 plus 5 is going to be 92. So the 30th term of this arithmetic progression is going to be 92. Okay? So this was a very interesting question. Okay, so similar kind of question na kedidare exam alli. So my dear students, please make a note of this. Okay, and then we'll try solving some more questions. Okay, I hope this was clear. So always em madbeku, first write down the data, then write the formula to be used, and then substitute. Okay, so always follow these 3 steps so to get full marks in your examination. Okay, so now let us go for the next question. Alright, so now let us see the next question, my dear students. So find the sum of first 20 terms of the arithmetic progression 10, 15, 20 and so on by using formula. So ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತ arithmetic progression ನ ಮೊದಲನೆಯ 20 terms ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಈ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, so first once again we follow the same rule. So what do we do, my dear students? We write down the arithmetic progression. So write it after me. So 10, 15, 20 and so on. So this is nothing but our given arithmetic progression. Now let us write down the values of a and d. So a value is 10 and clearly the value of d is going to be 5 because so second term minus first term, 15 minus 10 is 5, 20 minus 15 is 5. So the common difference, my dear students, is 5. Okay, so now we have got the value of a, we have got the value of b. So now let us substitute it in the formula. So can anyone please tell me the formula to find the sum of n terms of an arithmetic progression? Yes, you are absolutely correct. It's Sn is equals to n by 2 into into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So write it after me. So Sm is equals to n by 2 into the bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay? So this is nothing but the formula to find the sum of n terms of an arithmetic progression. But here we do not want n terms, but we want 20 terms. The first 20 terms, what do we do? So n value is going to be equals to 20. ಮೊದಲನೆಯ 20 terms ನ sum ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. Okay? So let us substitute it here, my dear students. So S20 is equals to 20 divided by 2 into the bracket. So 2 into 10 plus 20 minus 1 into d, which is nothing but 5. So 20 times, okay, 2 1 times, 2 10 times. Hold on. So 10 into 2 into 10 is 20, my dear students, plus 20 minus 9, sorry, 20 minus 1 is 19. So 19 into 5. So this is going to be 10. 20 plus 19 into 5 is, 19 times 5 is 95. So this is going to be equals to 20 plus 95 is going to be how much? 150. So whenever we are multiplying 150 with 10, we are going to get the answer as 1150. Okay? So that is the answer. Okay? So sum of 20 terms of this arithmetic progression is going to be equals to 1150. Okay? It was a very simple question, my dear students. Similarly, okay, so ಇದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು question ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ. Okay? So let us try to solve it. Okay? So what are they asking? Find the sum of first 20 positive integers using formula. ಹೌದಾ? So integers ಅಲ್ಲಿ we are having positive integers which are on the right side of the number line, negative integers which are on the left side of the number line. So question ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? So question ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲನೆಯ 20 positive integers ನ you have to find the sum. Okay, first 20 positive integers. So should we be considering 0, my dear students? Is 0 a positive integer? Yes, absolutely right. No, 0 is not a positive integer. So 0 is neither positive nor negative. So the positive integers would start from 1. Okay? So positive integers would start from 1. So positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, and it goes on. Okay, up to positive 20. Okay? So now if I add all these numbers, what is the answer that I am going to get is the question. Okay? So now that we have written the arithmetic progression, let us now write down the values of A and D. Okay? So A value ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? So it is going to be, yes, plus 1. Then what about the common difference? Common difference is also 1 because so second term minus first term you get 1, third term minus second term you get 1. So the common difference is going to be a positive 1 once again. Okay? Yes, find the sum of first 20, which means the value of n is going to be 20, my dear students. Okay? So the value of n is going to be 20. So again, once you have written the arithmetic progression, once you have written the values of A, D and L, the next step, yes, what is it? You have to write the formula. Absolutely correct. So Sm is equals to n divided by 2 into the brackets 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay? So now you have to simply substitute what are the values of n, a and d. Okay? Yes. So S20 is equals to 20 divided by 2 into the bracket 2 into what is A? It is 1. Then N is 20 minus 1 into what is D? It's again 1. So again we can cancel out 2 1 times, 2 10 times. This is going to be 10 outside the bracket. 2 into 1, very simple, 2. Then 20 minus 1 is 19. 19 into 1 is 19. Right? So 10 as it is. 19 plus 2 is 21. So 21 multiplied by 10, we are going to get the answer as 210. Okay? So yes, 210 is going to be the sum of first 20 positive integers in this arithmetic progression. Okay? So very pretty simple, right, my dear students? So you have to first write the arithmetic progression, write the values of A, N and D, and then you have to write the formula and substitute the values. Okay? So it's very simple. So now let us move ahead to the next question. Alright, so now let's go to the next question, my dear students. So this is a very important question with respect to your examination. Okay. So what is the question? So the sum of second and fourth terms of an arithmetic progression is 54. Okay. So this question ತುಂಬಾನೇ important ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. Okay. So this question exam point of view ಇಂದ ತುಂಬಾನೇ important ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ತುಂಬಾನೇ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜಾಗರೂಕತೆಯಿಂದ ಇದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Okay. And let us try to solve this question together. Okay. Yes. The sum of second and fourth terms of an arithmetic progression is 54. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು arithmetic progression ನ second term ಮತ್ತೆ fourth term ನ add ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 54 ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So let us write it down in equation form. ಇದನ್ನ equation form ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ. So second term ನ ನಾನು A2 ಅಂತ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ fourth term ನ ನಾನು A4 ಅಂತ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಸಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡನ್ನು ಕೂಡಿಸಿದಾಗ I am going to get 54. The sum of second and fourth term of an arithmetic progression is like 54. And the sum of its first 11 terms is 693. ಇದೇ arithmetic progression ನ ಮೊದಲನೇ 11 terms ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ 693. Okay. So if you just add all the first 11 terms of the arithmetic progression, you are going to get 693. So I can represent this as sum of 11 terms is going to be 693. Right? So now find the arithmetic progression. ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ arithmetic progression ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇದರದ್ದು ಅಂತ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. And which term of the arithmetic progression is 132 more than its 54th term. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ arithmetic progression ಅನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗೆ 54th term ಗಿಂತ 132 ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುವಂತ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. Okay? So let us try and solve it together. Okay? Yes. We all know the formula of finding AN. What is the formula, my dear students? Yes, absolutely correct. It is AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. So let us write it down. AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. Okay? So since we are finding like the second term ನಾವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು? A2 is equals to A plus 2 minus 1 into D, which in turn will be nothing but A plus D. So 2 minus 1 under 1 into D is D. So this is going to be A2. So I can represent A2 as A plus D. Okay? So similarly let us do it for A4. So A4 what will it be? A4. So A4 is going to be equals to A plus 4 minus 1 into D. So this implies A plus 3 into D. So A4 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ a plus 3 into d. So now let us substitute both of them in this particular equation. ಹೌದಾ? So a plus c ಮತ್ತು a plus 3d ನ ಈ equation ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. Okay? So let us see what happens. So a plus d plus a4 ಅಂದ್ರೆ a plus 3d is equals to 54. So now we have to add the like terms. Okay, so like terms na add ಮಾಡ್ತೋಗೋಣ. So a plus a will be nothing but 2a, then d plus 3d will be nothing but 4d, which is equals to 50. Okay, so I can either keep it like this, but since all of them are multiples of 2, okay, so what I can do is I can divide the entire equation by 2. Okay, so ಇದನ್ನು ಈ ತರ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ನೀವು, ಅಥವಾ ಇದನ್ನ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಟರ್ಮ್ 2 ನ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, 2 ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? We can divide the entire equation by the number 2. Okay, so let us divide the entire equation by 2. So 2a divided by 2 plus 4d divided by 2 is equals to 54 divided by 2. Okay, so let us see what happens now. Okay, so 2a by 2 andre 2 cancel agi a ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತು. ಹೌದಾ? Then 4d divided by 2, so this will be nothing but 2d, then 54 divided by 2, this will be 27. So a plus 2d is equals to 27. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮೊದಲನೆಯ equation ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. So now let us go for the next part. So next ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ? So sum of 11 terms is 693. So now can you please tell me what is the formula to find the sum of n terms of an arithmetic progression? Yes, absolutely correct. It is Sn is equals to n divided by 2 into the bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, so we know the formula. Sn is equals to n by 2 into the bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So we have been given with the sum of 11 terms, which means the n value is going to be 11, right? So S11 is equals to 11 by 2 into the bracket. I do not know what is the value of a. I'll keep it as it is. Then n value nage gottide alva, so let us substitute it here. So 11 minus 1 into d. So S11 value kottidare, so we'll just substitute that. So 693 is equals to 11 by 2 into bracket 2a plus 10d. Hoda? So now I'll just take this 2 and 11 on the other side. Okay, so 693 divided by 11 by 2. Okay, because 11 by 2 is multiplied here. If it goes on the left hand side, it becomes divide. So 693 divided by 11 by 2 is equals to 2a plus 10d. Okay, yes, so now we have to just take this fraction to the numerator part. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? It reverses. Very good, absolutely correct. So 11 by 2 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2 by 11 is equals to 2a plus 10d. Okay, let us try and simplify. 11 1 times 11 6 times is 66. So 69 minus 66 is 3. So now this becomes 33. So 11 3 times is 33. Correct? So now like this was completely divisible. So 63 into 2. So 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. So 126 is equals to 2a plus 10d. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆದ್ರೂ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಆದ್ರೂ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, So what I'll do is, since all of them are like multiples of 2, I'll divide the entire equation by 2. Okay. So 126 divided by 2 is equals to 2a divided by 2 plus 10d divided by 2. Okay. So 2 1 times, 2 6 times, 2 3 times. So this is 63 equals to 2 gets cancelled, a plus 2 1 times, 2 5 times. So a plus 5d. This is our equation number 2. Okay. So we framed two equations using the given two conditions. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತ ಎರಡು conditions ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು what did we do? We framed equations in A and D. Okay. So now the next step is we have to simplify for the value of A and D, and we can write the arithmetic progression. Okay. So ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. So now let us see the next part. Alright, so far we got to understand like we just arrived at two equations, equation 1 and equation 2. So equation 1 was a plus 2d is equals to 27, and equation 2 was a plus 5d is equals to 63. Okay. So now what will we do? Like we just add or subtract to get the value of a and d. Okay. So since the coefficients of a are same, so what I'll do is I'll just subtract these two equations. Okay. So whenever we are doing subtraction, the sign changes. So plus a becomes minus a, plus 5 becomes minus 5, plus 63 becomes minus 63. Okay. So now plus a and minus a gets cancelled. So 2d minus 5d is going to be minus 3d is equals to, so 27 minus 63. So 30 minus 7 is 6. Then 5 minus 2 is 3. So this is going to be minus 36. So minus 3d is equals to minus 36. Minus minus also gets cancelled. So the value of d is going to be 36 divided by 3. So 3 1 times, 3 12 times. So ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ d value ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 12 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. So 36 divided by 3, you are going to get the value of d as 12. So now substitute the value of d in equation 1 or equation 2. Okay. So that will give you the value of a. So since equation 1 simpler ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, equation 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ d value ನ put ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. So equation 1 becomes, what happens to equation 1? So a plus 2 into d, d ಇದ್ದರೆ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ 12 is equals to 27. So a plus 2 into 12 is how much? 24. Very good. So a is going to be equals to 27 minus 24. It's going to be 0. So we got the value of a to be equals to. So ನಮಗೆ ಇವಾಗ a value ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಮತ್ತೆ d value ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, arithmetic progression ಬರಿಬಹುದಾ? Yes, we can do it, right? So the general form ಏನಿದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, the general form of an AP ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು. General form of an AP is a plus d, a plus 2d and so on, right? So our arithmetic progression ಬರಿಬಹುದಾ? Yes, substitute the values of a and d. So arithmetic progression will be 3, then 3 plus 12, then 3 plus 2 into 12, and it goes on, right? So 3, so 12 plus 3 is 15, then 12 times 2 is 24, 24 plus 3 is 25, correct? Yes, and it goes on. Okay, 12 times 12, right? Yes. 3 plus 12, then yes, 12 times 2 is 24. 24 plus 3 is 27. My bad. This is going to be 27. Okay. So 3, 15, 27 and so on. This is going to be our arithmetic progression. Okay. So this was the first part. So one part mugisirode ivaga. So now let us go to the next part. So what I am asking, which term of this arithmetic progression is 132 more than its 54th term? ಈ arithmetic progression ನಲ್ಲಿ 54th term ಗಿಂತ 132 ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುವಂತ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಯಾವುದಪ್ಪ? That is the question. Okay. So now let us first find out the 54th term. So 132 ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊದಲು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ? 54th term ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. ಹೌದಾ? So now let us find out the 54th term. So A54 is equals to A plus 54 minus 1 into D. ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವಂತ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇದೆ. AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. A plus N minus 1 into D. That is nothing but the formula to find the nth term of an arithmetic progression. So now we have just substituted wherever n is there. 54 na substitute ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. A value ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. This is 3. Then 54 minus 1 is 53. D value ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. It is going to be 12. So now let us multiply 54. This is 3. Then 12 times 3 is 36. 3 gets carried. 12 times 5 is 60. 60 plus 3 is 63. Howda? So now A54 636 plus 3, it's going to be 639. Okay. So ನಮಗೆ A54th term ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ arithmetic progression ಏನ 54ನೇ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಯಾವದಪ್ಪ? It is 639. Okay. So now we need to find which term of this arithmetic progression is 132 more than this term. That is the 54th term. Okay. So now let us see how to do that, my dear students. Alright, so ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. So now we have to find out which term of the arithmetic progression is 132 more than the 54th term. ಹೌದಾ? So ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅಂತದ್ದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So what we will do? We will consider that term to be the nth term of this arithmetic progression. Okay? So let An be the term which that we are going to find, which is 132 more than the 54th term. Okay, ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅಂತ ಅದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ? An ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. So An is equals to 132 more than the 54th term. So An value ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣವಾ? So An ಏನಿದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? So it is 639. 639 plus 132. Calculate ಮಾಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. What is the value? So An. What is the value of An? 9 plus 2 is 11. 1 gets carried. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 6 plus 1 is 7. So the value of An is going to be 771. So now the question is not over. You have to find which term is 771. Okay, and this seems to be very easy. So now let us write down the formula of nth term of an arithmetic progression. What is the formula, my dear students? Yes, An is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. Let us write it down. An is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. An ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 771 ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. A ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, it is 3 plus n value ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Then d value ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ which is 12, right? So now take this plus 3 on this side. So 771 minus 3 is equals to n minus 1 into 12. Calculate ಮಾಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, what is 771 minus 3? It is 768. ಹೌದಾ? Is equals to n minus 1 into 12. So now I don't want this 12, I'll send it on the other side. So 768 divided by 12 is going to be equals to n minus 1. So let us try and solve this. 12 1 times 12 6 are 72, 12 7 are 84, 12 6 are 72. Correct? So 76 minus 72, it's 4. So now this becomes 48. 12 4s are 48. Correct? So we got the answer. This was completely divisible. So 64 is equals to n minus 1. You want the value of n minus 1 ಆ ಕಡೆ ಕಳಿಸಿ. So 64 plus 1 is going to be equals to n. Therefore, the value of n is going to be equals to 65. So 65th term, whose value is 771, is 132 more than the 54th term. Okay, this is our answer. Okay, yes. So this completes the question, my dear students, and yes, that was all for our today's session, and I really hope that you enjoyed this very interesting session on arithmetic progression, where we solved some very interesting questions with respect to your examination point of view. Okay, so see you in the next class. Until then, stay home, stay safe, enjoy the day. Bye bye.